Well, hi everybody. I am still in Alaska, and what I'm doing is that yesterday it was negative 50 degrees here. It was so cold you couldn't even breathe. And today it is negative 15, where you can finally breathe and take into the air. So I was thinking about that with our trials and the things that we go through in life. You know, it's not always negative 50 in our trials. Sometimes we get some time that it just goes down to negative 15. Or we get a time to be still. We get a time that the telephone's not ringing, to give us bad news. We're given time, to rest. And also to prepare for battle again. So when I think about us yesterday, it was so cold. I mean, it was extremely freezing and you couldn't even breathe. But you know what? Even when it was cold, even in the midst of that, we still were able to see beautiful northern lights that I never would have imagined that we would be able to see them, because it's just been so cold. Oh, I have to open this up. Oh my goodness, how am I going to open this? I'm opening up this container because I decided to come outside to take the garbage out since it was bearable. So, today we had an opportunity, like my daughter didn't even wear her jacket today because she was like, it's just so hot. So I just want to tell you that even in the midst of storms, we do get times of rest. Even in the midst of storms and things are feel like they're so unbearable, we do get times of gifts and nuggets, and we do get some time of stillness and some joy. So even if you're in the midst of the storm and you feel like you can't see the end to it, just like we couldn't see the end to negative 50 yesterday. But today we woke up and it was so much more warmer. So I just want you to be encouraged that storms don't last forever. And even in the midst of the storms, sometimes there's nuggets that God gives to us to teach us and to show us to give up. Don't stop believing that God's got a plan and that he's got a purpose for our lives. It's not always going to be dark. It's not always going to be cold, but we need to rest